it's Bill Nelson, President of the Baytown Municipal Police Association. Just want to take a moment of your time to explain to you what we've been doing about our promotional process. Over a year ago, members came to the board and asked us to take a look at making changes to make sure we were getting the best qualified candidates through our system. 85% of our association membership voted to pursue changes regarding our promotional system. Based on this vote, the association board created a committee. This committee contacted our Human Resource Department and asked for assistance. Our Human Resource Department conducted several exercises with our membership. The committee surveyed our members and identified leaders among all of our ranks. These leaders were selected to participate on a subcommittee. Now, this subcommittee is responsible for the proposed changes to our promotional system. I would ask that you keep an open mind when you're reviewing these proposed changes, and this is being done to find the leaders that will lead our department into the future. Thank you.
So the assessors are going to be selected by our assessment center company. They're going to be from a law enforcement agency similar in size or larger than Baytown, and they're going to be at least 50 miles away from us. They're going to be active officers that have at least 2 years in service in the rank the same as or higher than what's being tested for. They're not going to be significantly known to any of the candidates for promotion, and they're not going to serve on more than 2 consecutive promotional processes. Also, role players for the assessment exercise are going to be selected by the Human Resources Director through performing arts groups such as Lee College, community theaters, and they're not going to be known to any of the candidates for promotion. Candidate portfolio will be a part of every promotional process. Each candidate will be given an opportunity to prepare their own professional portfolio. This should include anything that will help the assessors become more familiar with you, such as training, any accomplishments you may have had, awards, and even samples of your work product. This portfolio will be given to the assessors ahead of the assessment center so they can become familiar with the candidate themselves, and to help ensure that the portfolios are accurate, HR will include the A file. The A file will include transcripts from college degrees, and even sustained discipline.
The in-basket activity will be part of every promotional process. Each candidate will be supplied with in-basket materials such as fabricated letters, memos, and other documents during the pre-assessment orientation that are relevant to the position being sought. Also, the candidate will respond with a brief written explanation on how they would handle the scenario.
The assessment company will pick 2 additional exercises from a list of 4. One is role play, one is teaching, training, and assessment, one is case study, and the last is situational judgment test. Out of the role play, candidates are placed in a scenario in which an outside role player engages in the candidate. The scenario will be job-related potential event or circumstances that could occur to the candidate in the position that they are being sought. In the teaching training assessment, candidates would choose a topic and or book, article, or video from a list and prepare to teach that to the assessors.
Case study. The scenario would be a realistic simulation of a strategic problem that the supervisor would likely encounter in their new role. The problem would be presented to the candidate in a series of fictional documents such as department reports or research. The candidate will prepare a verbal or written presentation. Then there's the situational judgment test. It's going to be a written or electronic test, and it's intended to measure the participant's behavior and attitude while responding to various real-life work-related scenarios.
The candidate interview. The candidate interview will be a part of every promotional process. You'll be asked a set of identical questions unique to each test. You may be asked additional questions based on your answers. You may be asked questions related to your portfolio, the in-basket, and the 2 additional exercises.
Since the membership voted integrity, lead by example, and effective communicator as the top 3 core competencies, the scoring was changed to support the importance of those. Tests 35%, assessment center 50%, T-code maximum of 5 points, seniority maximum of 10 points.
Now it's your turn. You are the future. Please vote.